Howdy folks, welcome to Valheim. This game's been out for quite a while, but I've not played it other than a couple streams I did. So I have a grand total of about 6 hours in Valheim, and it's been a little while since I did those streams. But I put out a poll and between Valheim and Aska for a new Viking playthrough, and Valheim was the by far the clear winner. I think it ended up getting like 2/3 of the votes, maybe more than that. So here we are. We're going to get started in Valheim. I've been watching a few videos here and there and just getting re-familiar with the game. There's a lot to do, and I'm not sure how far we'll get in this series, but I want to dive in and play it and build a base and do all that kind of stuff. Let's jump into settings real quick. I do have graphics just set to high. I'm playing in 1440p. And then in accessibility... I've heard in some other videos that camera shake can cause problems for some people that get nausea, so I turned that off and also did the reduced flashing lights. So that is my setup. I do have the music turned off. I'm not a fan of music in games. I know a lot of people are, but I'm not. And then just to avoid any kind of copyright problems, I usually just turn all the music off in games. But let's get started. I'm excited to jump in, and this is such a cozy game. Let's do Kerbo. Yeah, that's my name. Is it all uppercase? It's all uppercase apparently. And let's see, you can choose between male or female. We've been out in the sun a lot. We'll kind of darken up. And what do we want for hair? Can I turn the? Yeah, I can turn the dude. I think I found. Wasn't there a mullet? Oh yeah, we're going for the mullet. And then, do we want to? I can't zoom in on him. The crumb catcher. Nah, we don't need the full beard. Handlebar and the mullet. I think that goes pretty well together. Can I get gray hair? I don't know that I can get gray hair. We'll go for some reddish hair. A little bit of an orange tint. It doesn't matter too much. And done. And start. Now I was, this is the stream world I did, so I think I'm good to go ahead and remove both of these. Then this was just a test to make sure it worked okay. I hadn't played it on Linux before, so I just want to make sure everything worked, and it did, so we'll remove that one. And we're going to go to a new world. And we'll just take the random seed that it gives us. And we're going to do a forever world. Just keep playing on this one as long as we can. Done. And then start. I think we're not going to do any modifiers or anything. As far as I know, that's all just default. Let's dive in. I'm going to let this scroll through in case you want to read it. If not, you can always skip ahead. And then I got a tip from somebody else to go ahead and do the whole bird journey here at the beginning, because that will actually open up the map for that path that you follow, and you can get a little glimpse into what the map's doing. So we're going to have a little bit of an intro here with the bird. I can't remember what the bird's name is. Should have read the lore. Whee! So we're coming in on this big bird. I can move the camera. Cool. Some ocean down there. It's kind of stormy. I see some trees. Is it always storming when you start? You know, smack me right into the tree. He drops us off at this stone circle here. He brings tidings. Hugin. I'm not sure if that's how you say that. Welcome to the 10th world, warrior. So this guy will give us like tips and stuff. And these represent all the bosses. And we can register the location of the first one, Eikthyr. I'm not sure if that's how you say that. Oh wow, he's close. So you can see we got a little bit of map opened up already. So there, it looks like there's a mountain over that way. And then we're right next to first boss. So that's interesting. Let's see, ABC, always be collecting. So as we pick up stuff, we'll like unlock new recipes and whatnot. And I think usually behind here somewhere there is some berries. Or some food of some kind. There's a mushroom. Very good. And then it's got the food system where you don't have to eat food to survive. The food affects your health, stuff like that. You read all of these. These are all the future bosses. The only one we need to worry about at the time is the deer. These magical stones were scattered throughout the lands by Odin as signposts pointing towards the ritual grounds of the Forsaken. Yep. So that's the summoning place of Eikthyr. It'll be a little while. I want to get settled in and get a bow and stuff like that before we take on the first boss. That'll be one of the early goals, is to defeat Eikthyr, because we get antlers, which we can make a pickaxe with. And that's very important for progressing like into the Copper and Bronze Age. You have found a snack. Yeah, I don't remember. Let me go take a look at the controls real quick. Keyboard and mouse. Use, jump, run, crouch. Okay. Oh, sit is X. Gotcha. Forsaken power. Don't have that yet. Toggle auto pickup. Inventory map, zoom out. I don't remember how to eat. You just have to eat from your inventory. Oh. Is it tab? Yeah, tab for inventory. And then just right click. So you can see our health pool went up, and we should start healing. Yeah, we'll start healing. Woo! There he goes. Hail, warrior! Yes, yes, yes. Now I'm a noob, so I'm going to read a lot of this. Most items must be crafted over to your recent departure. You will have. Okay, so we don't know how to craft everything yet, and we can fashion a stone axe. Now a lot of the people that play this a lot will just say go straight to flint, but I'm a noob, so I'm going to kind of follow what he says to do here. I need more wood. I can go ahead and make a hammer, though, so we'll make a hammer. That way we can craft stuff. I need to go around and find some more wood. And there's different biomes. You start out in the meadows. You can see there on the map. Mighty wall. Start with building a workbench. Yeah, we'll get there. Maybe if I can find some flint, maybe I'll just go ahead and make the flint axe. We need to find some more wood. And there's a deer over there, which we can eventually eat. Some more wood. We needed 5 wood and 4 stone. Used up all of my wood. Improved my running skill by running. There's a lot. I'm going to loot goblin. I'm going to have to be careful not pick up just every single thing. Once we have some storage, I want to be collecting all this stuff that can be used later. what I'd like is to find some water, because then we can find flint. Yeah, I hear you, dear. Let's head south. See what we can find. We have to be careful because there are little enemies out here in the woods sometimes. What's up, deers? Whoa, crap. Ow. Alright. Got our first boar. I need to, probably should build the stone axe. I need a little more stone and wood. There we go, that's probably our stone. There's some mushrooms. Hard to see down in there. And I'm going to actually mark that. Nice tip from Mitten Forge. Mark all this stuff. We're going to do M for mushroom. If I find a clump there, be good to know. Alright, now can I craft the stone axe? There we go. Alright, let's put that over there. You there, and you there for now. Now I have an axe. You can hear a neck, which is usually around water. Oh no, I'm hearing the... Is it grayling? Some kind of little guy down here. No, that is a neck. They're usually only around water, I thought. What are you guys doing over here? We get some meat from them, usually. Didn't get anything from him. So there'll be a lot of exploration. There we go. Necktail. There's an opening up here. A little bit of meadow, and we got some structure up here. There will be a lot of like abandoned structures and stuff around. There's a little railing or whatever they're called. Back here. Hey! Talking to you. If I can block just right. He keeps... Okay, fine. You run away. Gotta watch that stamina. I don't want to sprint too much. Stamina is key. He'll give us some resin, I think. There we go. Then we got this structure here. Oh, there's a mushroom inside. Ta-da! All right, now we're sheltered. So that's just some kind of little structure. Now this, I think, what they're calling, what Mitten Forge anyway calls a boat. So I think if you dig in here, there can be treasure. So let's go ahead and mark that. Been watching Mitten Forge do a playthrough lately. Check him out on YouTube if you're not familiar with Mitten Forge. Good stuff. How much stone is that? Yeah, I don't want to get too much stone because it is heavy. I'm not finding any water yet, which is interesting. You're still around the meadows. Kind of want to find the shoreline or some kind of water, because that's where you can find flint, which we'll need to make better tools and whatnot. Now these you can chop up. You can see I'm leveling up leveling up as we go. I think there's a heavy attack. Which takes stamina. You can break up stumps and stuff. We got some berries. These are raspberries, so we'll do R for raspberry. Now, eventually we'll get into a different biome, like the, what's it called, the dark forest. Oh, we got bees. Yeah, we got bees. I want the bees for sure. There's also a chest up there. Can't quite reach. Can I crouch in there? Can't remember if you can. Yeah, you can break these down. Yeah, I definitely want the honey from that. A curious axe head. Okay. Take all. I don't really need the other torch. We'll drop that. Cool. So we got some coins, and then I definitely want this. I want the beehive. I can't see what I'm doing though. I have to come back for that because I kind of need a bow. Bees. I think I could probably knock the whole structure down, but what am I looking at here? Oh, that's that torch. Be easier to knock that down once we have a bow. Wait. So if you block them just right, it'll stagger. It'll stagger them. I'm gonna have to get used to the combat. Got all kinds of berries here. Yeah, we got the circle. So we'll do R for raspberry. Branch. Some wood. You notice my axe does have durability, so we'll need a workbench eventually to repair that. Still no water. You could eat another bite. Indeed, you are correct. That up is a couple mushrooms. Oh, I saw another branch over there. Apparently not. There's a bunch of mushrooms. There's some boar. They're going to be aggressive if you get close. Wow. This is a lot of mushrooms. Come here, you. More bees? Oops. How do I right click to get rid of it? Yeah, there are more bees over there in the in that house. I think that's a boar stone. I think that means they will spawn. We do BS for boarstone. I think they will always spawn here, and you can get higher level. Might have like a 1-star boar around here. Really wish there was some water around here. Get some flint going. One of these houses might work for shelter for the night. Yeah, there are a lot of boar around here. This wouldn't be a bad place for a base, really. Let's just go ahead and mark this as a village. Yeah, there's definitely bees in there. I wonder if it's low down, I might be able to just go ahead and get it. And then there's also, a lot of times you can see there's like chests in here. So take all of that. Yeah, I don't think I can I not hit that with the axe? Might not be able to hit that with the axe. The bees don't like me though. Get away from the bees. Back here, you. Alright, let's go ahead and refresh our mushroom. Yeah, no body of water at all yet. Interesting. What's our carry weight like? 84 out of 300? Alright, we're good. It's getting into some deep forest. Oh, here's some water. Finally found a stream. There'll be a lot of necks around here. Also, flint. Hey guys, what's up? Roast up some necktail here in a bit. I don't remember how much flint I need to make like a flint axe and a flint knife. Let's grab all the flint we can. I know I'm getting wet, which is not great. But we can dry off with a fire here in just a bit. Oh, that's the Black Forest. Yeah, we don't want to go here. Yugen's like, you need to get out of here. Indeed I do. Alright, well at least we got some flint. We'll see what we can do with that. I bring tidings. Yes, indeed you do. You should get out of here. Yeah, I know. It'd be very dangerous for noobs. And I are definitely noob. Treasure's been found some. Okay. So yeah, we won't be venturing into the Black Forest yet. How much wood do I have on me? 21, that should be enough, I think, to settle down for the night. This doesn't have a bed in it. Can I get the materials from that? I can't. Okay. I'll tell you what, let's have this be our little shelter for the night. So if I bring up my hammer, is it build menu is this one? Yeah, so I want to set a fire down like that. Get that fire going, and then I want to. Can I build a door yet? I'm not sure I can build a door yet. Nope. So crafting, I need a workbench. Throw that down in here, and then I want a bed. I don't have quite enough wood for a bed. Alright. Used too much of my wood in the fire. You feel cold. That means nighttime is officially here. Nighttime's here, yeah. Got it. Let's grab a little more wood. We'll settle in for the night. I know the bigger trees give us more wood, but going for the quick fix. And there's more enemies and they're stronger, I think, at night. Gotta be aware of that. They are afraid of fire, though. So if I bring out my torch, that will help us some. Here you go. Oops, I think I accidentally hit a bush. Alright, a bed. Indeed, we'll get the bed down. Well, actually, it has a door on it already. Nice. Yeah, what you want, Hugin? Sleep the night. Yeah, I'm going to sleep the night away. Just give me a second here. I need a roof piece. I think this guy is the one I want. How do I, yeah, there we go. And then I need, I was trying to get this buttoned up a little bit. So I need one of these guys, I think, right? Right there? Not sure why that looks funny. You can see these parts are kind of beat up. I've got a little bit of wood on me. Yes, Hugin. Yeah, it allows me to do stuff, yep. And it also allows us to repair all of our stuff. Alright, I should have my torch out. Sorry about that. I can't do a torch and hammer at the same time? Okay. Well, we did some exploring, and we have a place to sleep for the night. I think I should be able to repair under there, but it's not going to let me do that. If I sit down, you can rest. Even better. The campfire outside is close enough. I'm getting the benefit from that. And I need to eat. There we go. And we can also... I can't open the door when I have my hammer in my hand. Okay. I got to get used to the game mechanics. What I wanted to do was create a... Not sure where it's at. Crafting? Oh, there it is. Oh, I don't have enough wood for that. I want to cook up some of this meat I've got. I do feel cold. You're not wrong. Get just a little more wood, maybe. Don't need much. I don't remember how much exactly I needed. I just needed 2. Alright. So I can make like a little cooking spit over the fire. Like that. Now I can cook up some of this meat that I got. And I got to be careful that I don't burn it. So let me get that to cooking. And that's our first day. What an adventure. We got a lot more to do. A lot more to do. But I'm going to try to keep these episodes around 30 minutes. And we'll see how that goes. I know a lot of people like longer episodes. So when you hear that second sizzle, that means it's done cooking. And then we can eat that. We get a lot more health from that. So thus ends the first day. We have a shelter. I know where a couple different bees are. I think I'm going to set up our initial camp just right here. I can use this house. I've got some other materials around here. There's plenty of berries, mushrooms around close. We can get some bees, beehives built. Do I know how to build that yet? Is that something... I might have to actually get the bee first. But eventually we'll be able to build a beehive, and then we can get honey from that, which is another good food. So we'll get that all started. We'll sleep through the night, and the next episode we'll start off on day 2, and we'll see what we can get done. Thanks as always for watching, folks. And I will catch you in the next adventure. Oh, I forgot the most important key of all. How do I hide the UI? I thought for sure there was a key for that. Oh, I can deconstruct, I think, with the hammer. Huh. I thought for sure there was a key to hide the UI, but I'm not sure what that is. I'll have to figure that out. I can just start randomly hitting keys. P for photo mode? Nope. Alright, that meat's done. Anywho, I'll see you in the next episode, folks. Take care.